let's get started. It says here, you have won a competition and can design a brand new reborn kit to be made exactly to your specifications. When it is done, the first one will be reborn by your chosen artist, especially for you. You have some big decisions ahead. Question number 1. Will the kit be male or female, and why did you choose this gender? My kits will be male and female because I have chosen twins. Number 2. Will it be made of vinyl or silicone, and why did you choose this material? I chose vinyl. I have never owned a silicone, and I figured more people will be able to afford and enjoy a vinyl kit. So that was my answer for number 2. Number 3. Is it a baby, toddler, or child? What size will it be and why? I chose a small toddler, somewhere around like 9 to 12 months ish, simply because I haven't owned a toddler and I would love to have not only one but a boy and a girl would be awesome in my collection. And I bet it would be super fun taking my toddlers out with me from time to time. Number 4, is it asleep or awake, and why did you choose this? I'm going from, because I'm reading the questions. Awake, definitely, because sleeping toddlers wouldn't be much fun to take out. So that's my answer to that. You would want to be able to look at their pretty eyes and interact with them and that type of stuff. Would you prefer a smile or some other facial expression? If so, why? I said definitely a smile, or at least like a happy kind of little, but definitely like one of them would definitely have like a wide open smile, and another one would just be like a I'm cute smile, type of thing. And I said I can only imagine the joy I would feel every time I looked at them if they were smiling. Number 6, how would you like the hands to be sculpted? Open, closed, or one of each? I said one open, like, kind of like just waving or whatever type of little cute hand motion. And the other one I would like partially open, kind of like a grip type of thing, so that they can hold toys like rattles. My example would be the Grant and the Elliot sculpt. You guys know they have those in 6-month size. One hand is kind of clasped like this, and they can hold toys. I think that would be a cute way for them to hold their props and rattles. I loved that about my my old Peanut, my little one, Elijah Grayson, if you guys remember him. I used to always use props in his hands, his rattles. He was always holding something. I always thought that was just the most precious thing ever. Okay, so that's that question. And it said, how would you like the legs to be sculpted, bent, straight, or one of each? I said I would like for them to have slightly bent legs, so if I'm holding them on my hips, they would kind of hug around me. And I was saying like the straight legs to me look a bit strange unless you have them standing all the time. You're not going to have them standing all the time. And if you were to take them with you and put them in the basket, like the legs are sticking straight out, and it just looks kind of weird in my opinion. Or if you're holding them, the legs are sticking, it just doesn't look natural. So I would definitely go for like a slightly bent, both of the legs kind of like a curve type of deal is what I would go for. Okay, and definitely my babies would have to be chunky. I'm talking rolls on top of rolls. I'm talking thick wubba wubbas. I'm not like Michelin Man, but I want some rolls. I want fat babies. They would have to have nice, juicy babies, like juicy legs, fat little plump, like look like a little loaf of bread type of little feet and hands. I want everything to be fat on them. They would have to be fat babies, like 9 months. So I'm guessing like I'm gonna have to go with more of like the 9-month size is what I would kind of, because I think 12-month fat baby, because by the time they turn a year, they're moving around more and they probably kind of losing some of their fatness, some of them. But definitely, my babies would have to be fat. Rolls and full arms, full legs. And if possible, I would like maybe side loading legs. So you can kind of see the little thigh if you, the little upper thigh portion. You guys know how my Honey by Donna Rupert, I had how they had how the leg is cut. You can kind of see kind of the thigh. So if they had like a little romper on, you don't immediately see the cloth. You'll see kind of like it kind of goes up into the thigh a little bit. Definitely full arms and full legs with possible side loading legs. Definitely, did I say I want them to be fat? Yes, I want them to be juicy, fat babies. Okay. I'm gonna call you back, Mom. I'm almost done. So yes. What else was I doing? What was I saying? Yes, my mom just called. I don't want to stop the video. I'm gonna call you back, Mom. You know what? Look, I'll be right back. I'm back. My mom wanted me to stop by the Dollar Tree and get her a card for the graduation tonight. Okay, so moving on. Like I said, did I say I want my baby to be fat? Yes, I want the bodies to be fat. These babies will be babies of color, African descent. They will be chocolatey deliciousness is what I would want for them to be. Oh my goodness, just thinking of these babies just gets me excited. They would have the brown doe suede bodies, thick. The bodies would be thick to match their fatness. Like they can't have no skinny body with all those juicy rolls. They would have fat bodies. The bodies would come with them, and no need for belly plates. I don't really even do the belly plate things no more, so no belly plates needed. Okay. And then question number 8 was, would you like to who would you like to sculpt your ideal reborn? Now, y'all, this is like, I have like a fusion here, okay? So, first in the fusion is Donna Rupert because she makes chunky fat babies. Next in the list is Laura Lee Eagle because I love the realism of her kids. I love the way she do her rolls, and her hands are beautiful. I'm going off of my sweet little Knox here. I love his feet and his hands. I love her feet and hands. Marita Winters also for the peaceful face and the sculpting of the limbs, but mostly the peaceful face. Adri Stoetti because I like the sculpting of her babies overall and the sweet faces that she makes. And I like the fact that she does the mix and match. I'm not saying that my kid would have to have different limbs or whatever, but it would be, it's kind of, but like I said, she does the smaller babies, so I don't know if she even has toddler size babies. She may probably does, but yeah, that was the reasoning behind that. So I would like a Donna Rupert, Laura Lee Eagle, Marita Winters, Adri Stoetti fusion, if that would even be possible. So yes. And number 9 was, your kit is made. Now it's time for it to be made into your ideal reborn. Tell us a little about it. The weight, hair, eye color, rooted painted hair, and other details. And would the sculptor reborn it, or would you have your favorite artist to sculpt the baby? So here we go. All right, so hair for the girl would be curly black hair. I would like for her to be 12 pounds, 10 ounces, brown eyes, rooted, freckles on hand, beauty marks like maybe a mole here, a mole on the leg, maybe a mole on the thigh type of thing, and 1 or 2 scratches. Maybe like a little scratch on the hand, or a little scratch on the cheek, or on the leg somewhere, wherever the artist would see fit to put like a little scratch to add to the realism. For my boy, I would like for him to have curly auburn, like red, like sandy red hair. I would like for him to be 13 pounds, 5 ounces. Like I said, this is just, the pounds, whatever. Because I don't want my babies to be too big, but I do want them to be kind of realistically weighted, because, a toddler probably would weigh more than that. But I want my babies to be a little lesser, so it's not too strenuous on your back and hips. I want him to have hazel eyes, rooted of course, freckles on his cheeks, beauty marks, and 1 or 2 scratches as well. As far as artists, my top 2 go-tos would be Yogi and Kimberly, because I have worked with them and they do not disappoint. And other artists that I have seen work that I've always wanted to collect, but I don't know their work in person. But I have seen Kate Charles work in person. It is just as gorgeous as it is in person as it is in real life. So Kate Charles would definitely be like a dream artist. I'm going off of the fact that, I haven't collected their work, and it would be nice to have their work in the collection. And also I have noticed a lady on Instagram. Her name is Sierra Watson Special Moments Reborn, and her work is beautiful. And there are several other ones, but I couldn't find them in the time frame that I was looking for. I couldn't find them. But I'm pretty sure it's several other AA artists, like all those AA artists out there that make beautiful work. I would love to collect some of their work. Now, I like artists' babies that are more realistic looking. Like the art dolls, they're like, to me, they're baby reborns, and they're like art dolls when they kind of look like they have makeup on and their faces are impeccable, and the shading and all. To me, I don't really like that. Those are more like the dolls that are going to be displayed in a cabinet to me. And that's not why I collect my dolls. I collect them to change them, play with them sometime. Even now, I'm getting to the point where I don't really play with them as much, because of I have the devil on my back that has given me fear, and I don't want to ruin my dolls. And yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. But I'm gonna try to not be so scared to handle my dolls. But yeah, I like Yogi's work because of the realism, the life that she puts in her dolls, as well as Kimberly. I love the love and the compassion. You can tell that they love to create their dolls. But like I say, out of curiosity, I would like to try one of the other dolls, but not those porcelain looking dolls. I'm not interested in those. And the ones, to me, some of them just kind of overshade a little too much. Like, I'm like, that just don't even look real. It just looks like artwork only, not art. A pretty baby looks like just artwork. But anyway, that is my 2 cents. The last question is, what is your new kid's name? My babies, the girl's name would be Aria Elizabeth, and the boy's name would be Dason Nathaniel, because those are my babies, and those would be like a bigger version of my babies. So I would have the baby versions, because I'm going to get Aria at some point, and then I'm going to send baby Dason off to be reborn. And then I would have toddler versions of them. I'd have big Dason and big Aria. So that is my answers to the whole kitten caboodle. And if you guys would like to participate And this tag, it was over a month ago. I'm late. A lot of people probably have already done it. You can scroll on over to Strawberry Moon Reborns right here to check out their video and to get the questions and all that good stuff. So that's it. I am out of here. I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Peace. Bye-bye.